Alf.
Oh.
The CampQYB podcast. We have Mr. Mac Daddy McWilliams in the house. Take it away, Justin.
Welcome to Glamp Life. I'm Justin McWilliams, the owner here. I envisioned this whole podcast deal exactly for this, so we could interview artists and travel, influencers, and just chefs, the whole 9 yards. So nobody's doing this. We really wanted to kind of explore this, to come through, to let people know, give them out what we're doing here, what they're doing, and that type of stuff. So I have with me today
Alf Evans.
Alf Evans and Shay. Mm-hmm. What's your last name, Shay?
Shaefer. I go by Shaefer Kay. It's
Shaefer
easier.
Kay.
Yes.
Okay.
My middle name.
This is my daughter.
Yes.
Your
And
daughter.
so she's
Perfect.
trying to escape that Evans, that last name, trying
yeah.
not to be associated with me.
Hey, you make
Well,
it sound so
Yeah,
bad.
in case I get wind up in handcuffs.
I've got 2 daughters and a son. I have 30-year-old twins, boy, girl, and then I've got a 7-year-old. So
That's a gap.
I ended up
Surprise!
surprised, but it was actually the best thing that ever happened.
That's awesome.
So she sleeps by me sometimes, and I kiss her when she's sleeping, because I heard that's one of the purest forms of love you can get, is being kissed when you're asleep.
So you're into the grandpa mode.
Unless you're like in prison or something, that's not necessarily love.
I sing this, so I do Stapleton's "You Should Probably Leave" in that last verse, 6 a.m., sun on your skin.
Oh yeah,
And she always, that look right there, you can't see it there in podcast land, but my daughter's like, "That's creepy, Dad." That's
Oh, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, we
It's
sing it anyway.
Oh
weird.
yeah. Oh yeah. So where are y'all from?
We live over in Springtown.
Oh, in Springtown.
Yeah, we're like 30 minutes away.
Okay. How long y'all been in Springtown?
7, 8 years now.
7
how,
or 8 years.
How old are the
We
dogs?
we have been back in America for 8 to 9 years, but we've been in Springtown for about 5 to 6,
Okay.
I believe, because we lived up in those other houses
It was
for
only
a
like
while.
a year. Anyway, something like that. We lived overseas before. We've been back.
Where did y'all live overseas at?
We're in. You want to say it? Go ahead.
We lived in Cambodia. We were missionaries for a while. So
Awesome.
6 years of my
Awesome.
life, we were in Cambodia, Southeast Asia.
So my wife is Vietnamese.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
Second round. This is the second round, but she actually was born here. But when we got together originally, she told me that she was a Vietnamese millionaire, and I didn't realize that's only like $40 in U.S. money.
It's like Cambodian real. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Springtown, I got to give y'all a little history on that. So my dad used to own a Western auto store there 40 years ago.
Okay.
Actually 45 years ago. So I was 15 years old, downtown Springtown, busting tires, doing all that kind of stuff. So I went up to Springtown a lot. I thought we were going to end up moving there, but he had that for about 5 years.
Where was it?
It was actually on the square right
Okay.
there. Next door there was an old grocery store called McNutt's. All that's gone now.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was back before there was anything. There was
Yeah.
a little square there, and that was about it. So now
Okay.
it's all, it's all got sucked in. From
Yeah, we play
everything.
the Century Grill, the sushi place. We play there once a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
great. Yeah, played Wild West Fest a couple times. Yeah, place is sweet.
Awesome. So how did you get into becoming a musician?
Church music. I was a youth pastor, and it was my youth pastor. It was his first pastor job, so he called me up to St. Louis to be his youth pastor, and I guess his worship team was real bad because I was pretty bad, and so he said,
Oh, yeah.
"They're out, you're in,"
Oh, that's awesome.
and it was rough for a few years, but
So I have to tell y'all my joke about the cowboy and the preacher that would go to the little towns. Have you ever heard that?
I haven't. Oh, I don't think I have.
So there was this preacher that always go to these little towns and set up a tent, and he would, do these revivals and stuff, and everybody would show up to listen to him preach. And this one time he showed up, only one cowboy showed up, and he's like, I'm kind of taken back. He's like, I don't really know what to do in this situation. And the cowboy said, look, I'm just a cowboy. I'm not a preacher, but I tell you this much. If I went to feed my cows and only one showed up, I'd still, feed him, know. And the preacher was like, oh, my gosh, you're so right. So he goes in this huge sermon. He goes over about 30 minutes, He gets done, and he asks the cowboy, he said, what do you think? And the cowboy said, again, he said, I'm just a cowboy. I'm not a preacher, but I tell you this much. If I went to feed my cows and only one showed up, I wouldn't dump the whole load on them.
Preachers preaching over. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. I do a little bit of that too. Yeah.
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 Awesome. So So what made y'all decide to go to Cambodia? That's very interesting.
Jesus.
Jesus?
Yeah, the short version. Oh my gosh, that's a long story.
It was a long
we
story.
Our church started getting social justice and really traffic kids on their
Yeah.
radar. And my missions pastor was a buddy of mine. It's like, hey, you want to go to Cambodia? Not knowing anything.
Yeah.
I'm a redneck boy. We grew up in Grapevine, so I'm not a cowboy. You know, never rode bulls or anything. But I grew up on the lake and grew up in Texas, and he's like, you want to come check this out? And so once you hear about traffic kids and you're a Texan 2A daddy of a daughter, you're like, not on my watch, right?
Yeah.
So just prayerfully, I went looking at it. There's on the itinerary, it was a tour of where our church could plug in and help out. We weren't trying to reinvent the wheel. And by golly, brothels are everywhere. Like they're lady bars, karaoke. They look like bar and grills, beer gardens, you name it. So on the tour, on the itinerary was brothel tour. Really just supposed to be like a lady bar. Like you go in and get a drink. And that happened once, and the girls try to take you home, and they have a quota to reach.
Oh, wow.
What happened was there were some investigators, and we had these 4, kind of portly northern Texan boys, and they used us as, like, they helped get us in. They were doing undercover work, and so we were in this. Awesome. My first time singing karaoke was undercover in a Cambodian brothel.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
It was wild. And there were some young girls in there.
Yeah.
It was just heartbreaking, and I prayed, and the Lord rescued every one of those girls by the end of that trip. I didn't have anything to do with it, but we got to know about it. And then a door opened for us to go help, and the rest is history.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we were there.
Were you involved over there too?
I was there. Yes, it was our entire family. I was itty bitty. I mean, I was really tiny. That was.
She moved
how
over
many
there.
years were y'all there?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
She started at 4.
I was turning 4 and then leaving, turning 10.
Yeah.
So I was there for
so
basically
do you
my
remember
childhood.
I
do. Yeah. I have.
Do you speak any Cambodian now?
Nope.
No. Oh wow.
Pantayong pisak mai tik tik.
Oh right.
Chamte. Actually, I did remember. How about that, right?
It's been a few years.
It'll come out every once in a while, man. It'll come out.
Every now and then we have a conversation. He's like, I wonder if I can say that in Cambodian. And then he just figures it out.
Oh, yeah.
Your subconscious will.
So what was the movie that recently came out about child trafficking and stuff? What was... I just watched
Freedom Project?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
That would have hurt your heart.
It was really...
And I hate to say it, you can get a little...
Yeah.
You get jaded on the other side.
Yeah.
Man, it really, really hurts to see so many organizations like put all this effort in, and man, losing a girl sucks. And so there's.
I just know how close I am to my kids. I mean, this whole deal is because of my kids, my family.
I love that.
Having all of them involved, coming through, showing them your persistence, you keep working through. Because I promise you, this hasn't been easy.
I bet. That's good to hear, because we have this music dream, and we're just getting started, and I got dreams.
Well, I started originally, I had a dream, said if you build it, they will come. And, I was hoping I didn't misunderstand it, saying, if you build it, you are dumb. So trying to work through this. But it's forced us to learn so much and grow so much as a family, our extended family with our employees and everything else now. It's been massively challenged. But when you pray for wisdom, you're not going to just become wise. You're going to put in situations where you have the opportunity to become wiser from the decisions you make.
Absolutely.
So that's, that I didn't realize that up front.
Yeah.
But now it's like, ooh, boy, you got to be careful what you pray for, because, they say God won't give you more than you can handle. And apparently he thinks I'm a badass or something.
Right. Well, he's helping. Yeah. He's there helping you with it.
Yeah. So it really is. I've seen so many things happen, so much stuff, but I'm convinced you just keep working through the storm. After winter there's always spring, you know, and so you go through different seasons of stuff, and that's what, hey, we're just keep coming, and there's always a way to figure stuff out. If you would have asked me, could I go build this resort, 6-7 years ago when we originally bought the property, I hadn't ever done anything this size before. I had done a lot of things, but nothing to this scale, and it's just all open before me. So you got to have faith.
Yeah.
You got to have persistence, and you don't ever take a no, and you just keep going and figure out a way, and it kind of it's magical, kind of looking back, and you don't realize you want. I was originally wanting to do this to have my family involved. Have everybody here and that kind of stuff. Since we get done, we'd have this thing that would come through that would generate something for generations. And I didn't realize how many memories and what would happen when we're through the process of building this.
Yeah.
And now I go back and look at the pictures of the kids.
How long has
and
it
the
taken so
grandkids.
far?
7 years.
Okay,
So,
that's short.
Yeah,
considering what you built.
yeah. It's been, but it's just, all the time you get in, there was situations, we got in lawsuits with the city. We got through all kinds of stuff to get water and sewer and figuring it out with the county, and just it was a massive undertaking.
Yeah.
And we still have now more, to do. But when we get done, the whole goal is not just for my family, but losing that family element anymore. So you don't have, where can you go with family and have time and good time together where they can enjoy music, relax, and everything's. You go look at kids nowadays. I mean, they're on their iPads or they're on their phones and everything else all the time. They used to have to go yell at me to come in. You got to yell at kids to go out.
That's
now,
right.
It's
absolutely right. Yeah.
So that's been the most gratifying deal.
They say in the music industry, overnight success is 10 years.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. So I was.
So you're
talking
ahead of the game.
Yeah. And like I said, you never take a no.
Yeah.
No just means, I tell people if I would have always taken the first no, I probably wouldn't have kids.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I know what you mean.
But I ended up, like I said, persistence. I had a friend of mine that actually I met him through a chef. I did some restaurant concepts. Yucatan Taco Stand was the one I'm referring to, and Fuzzy's Taco Shops. I was involved with that, but he was Toby Keith's personal chef. For 4 years, and so Toby and his band would all come in, and we knew.
I'm opening with a Toby song tonight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
He was actually a good family guy too. He was married to the same woman for a long time, but he ended up going up to Nashville. Came through. He had Toby Keith in the Easy Money Band in the early days, and they were at the Brass Rail and Dallas, and they were playing around town, and he went up to Nashville, and one of the labels up there told him, you're never going to make it.
Yeah.
And you might as well go do something else, and send him back home. Well, he didn't take a no. He ended up starting his own label, and on that label was Shania Twain and one other guy that had a one hit. But three of the original artists that came out on that label was Toby, Shania, and this other guy, and the two of them took off in the stratosphere. So
that's good. Good to hear.
Yeah,
I've been writing a song a week for over a year, and I've been in a funk the last couple weeks, and then just kind of like this week.
Write us a "Quit Your Bitchin'" song. So,
I could do that.
Here's the whole thing behind.
Actually,
Quit
that
Your
has a good roll to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole deal about "Quit Your Bitchin'" was, originally I saw it on a little campground. Somebody, and I thought it was like an Indian name up front, and I was trying to pronounce it, and then it kind of hit me what it was.
That's the Indian in the parlor.
Yeah.
I get it. I wore his hat my first time here. We traded for the night.
But then I got to
video.
thinking about it with everything that's going on in the world right now, and just, like I said, all this other stuff. Man, you hear so much griping from this side, from that side, about this, about that. There's always something. The news has even gotten where they promote that more and more and more, and I got to thinking about it, and I said, even I think the Bible teaches us that. So if you think about the story of Moses, delivering the Israelites to the promised land, and what did they do? They griped and bitched about everything.
You're right.
And apparently,
it's probably Hebrew.
Yeah.
Quit your bitching is Hebrew for shut up.
Hebrew, yeah. So even God can apparently have enough, because, all right, that's it. I've had enough. Trip canceled. They spent 40 years in the desert.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. I love it.
Yeah. So it's really a play on words. It's meant to relax, have a good time. For some people, is a little controversial.
If I write it and you like it,
will
you pay to produce it?
I'd look and see. I
Okay.
have some guys that
I got guys
know,
too.
So
Yeah, I mean, if you like it, let's
got
do it.
Some guys
Make
that
it your theme song.
I could maybe get it out and see.
That'd be cool.
You know, so
Yeah.
yeah, we could definitely talk about. He knows people too.
Yeah, and I got we put an album out last year. I'm about to start another single.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know guys. There's a lot of producers these days.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there is,
And
and
there's-
it's gotten harder with everything with social media, with all that stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, now they have ASCAP and
Mm-hmm.
BMI, all that stuff that you have to end up coming through when you have a commercial establishment or you play
Yep.
in anything. But it's good for the artist. You know,
Yeah.
they have to come through.
Yep.
And
I'm an
figure
ASCAP
out
guy.
something.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you think about our little
I love it.
resort
I love it.
out here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could build one, I would have.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Being a lake rat, I mean, actually, I started a wakeboard park in Cambodia.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, we used it as a business mission project. But no, I'm a lake rat, so
Yeah.
I love being here.
Well, I grew up. My fondest memories were at the lake. So my granddad was one of the first ones to build on Eagle Mountain Lake.
Okay.
And every weekend we were out there. The family was out there.
Yeah.
Cousins would come in. Friends would go out there. And that was one of my saddest days when he sold that. You know, when we got older
Yeah.
and stuff. But so then when my kids got older, we ended up moving out to Eagle. I moved out to Eagle Mountain when they got into junior high.
Yeah.
And I convinced my mom and dad after 40 years to relocate and buy on the other side, and my mother-in-law on the other side. So I had 6 acres with 3 houses together. My kids could go back and forth to both grandparents'
Yeah,
house.
that's
know?
a dream. We'll be on the water someday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people said, you know, how do you keep your parents from just coming over all the time? And I said, they know when I want to visit because I would just turn the electric fence off, you know. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you grow up on Grapevine?
Yep. Grew up on Grapevine.
Okay.
I think I might have
yeah.
been the first person to ever do a flip on the lake
Really?
back in 94, 93.
Yeah.
We were wakeboarding big time.
Oh, really?
Unless
That
anybody
was the
can-
first when wakeboarded first came out, really. So
Yeah.
I used to water ski. They don't. That's
Yeah.
kind of that's like a rotary phone now.
That's what we did until my buddy got a wakeboard
Yeah.
and he started getting real good on it, and all the girls gave him all the attention.
Well, I went to Richland High School, and
Okay.
that's where we had everybody would go out there and hang out at Marshall Creek and that kind of stuff. That we had some parties at Marshall Creek.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, when I was younger. So, but no, real good memories out there.
Yeah.
So that whole area, it's amazing how much all that's grown.
Oh, I know.
There
Yeah.
was nothing.
My dad
out
still
there.
has a rent house out there, and they're never leaving.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, maybe when
Yeah.
their kids are done, but they've got they play baseball, so they're right by Oak Grove and all that. And
Yeah. Well, I've got Delilah. So when we bought this place, when we bought this, she was my wife was pregnant with her. So she's 7 now. So it was about 8 years ago, and she literally has grown up before there was anything here, and this is her playground. So she literally knows every inch of this place, and man, that girl is energy through the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, she wakes up early and bam, she's
awesome.
out. And I put a tracker on her because I was worried about her running around everywhere, but she ran the battery out in about 15 minutes.
that's awesome.
She's so hard to contain.
That's great.
Sounds familiar.
So, what do you think about our little podcast room here?
Cool. Yeah. Awesome room. I can't wait to hear it when it gets edited and done. And
Yeah.
The chairs are comfortable. I
no
like
doubt.
I
Yeah.
like
The vibe is really
chairs.
cool.
I wanted it to feel like an old parlor or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
it's
neat.
Not the new contemporary stuff
Right.
that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
So where did your music? What's your music inspiration?
Man, I listen. Gosh, right now,
How old are you now?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be 50 in a little bit here. Man, of course I love Stapleton. Willie, I love Willie.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you heard his son?
Yep, Lucas. I was gonna say him next.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
watching him.
Yeah, he can sound just like
He
his
sounds
dad.
almost just like his dad. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, pretty
he'll
amazing.
replace him if they're together. Lucas has a little bit of a brighter tone,
Yeah.
but yeah, they sound exactly the same almost. Excuse me. Gosh, I love Toby. So as a songwriter, I'm enjoying kind of trying to get simple,
Yeah.
and Toby is just so good at conveying it.
He's a good storyteller.
Right.
Like Miranda's amazing.
Miranda, yeah, she's going to do a Miranda tonight.
Amazing storyteller.
Yeah.
You know.
So just trying to figure out how to tap into just the human experience.
Yeah.
And then I want to write something that I want to listen to because I'm going to listen to it 50 to 100 times. And the song will morph and kind of.
Anybody pick up any of your songs yet?
Not yet. I had a single that just dropped off the charts last week.
Okay.
And the song's called Don't Make Them Like They Used To. And it was on the Texas Internet Radio charts for, I don't know, 5 months or so. Your employees are out of control.
Yeah, they are. Just a little bit.
It's great.
Loose screws.
For those of you in podcast world, his employees are swimming past the front window.
Yeah.
They're weird. They really are. They've been having that tequila.
So how's it singing with Dad?
I enjoy it personally. It's fun. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and so, so 2 years of just learning about this and figuring out how it works. I was homeschooled. I just graduated this year. And so
that's what I tell everybody. I graduated #1 in my class, so but I was homeschooled.
Yeah, I mean I did. So it was nice because I got to learn a whole bunch of stuff that kids my age don't usually get to learn.
So
until
you
they're
writing
out.
too?
I've written a few songs. They are not there yet. I've written songs based off of experiences. I lost my best friend, and I have an ex-boyfriend and all that, and so I'm writing off of those experiences, and so I think they're good. I don't know yet.
So I play by ear. So she comes over and she like starts humming out a little song, and usually people are like, it's pretty simple. G, 1 4 5 6 kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In major, and she comes in and she ends up writing a song by ear in C minor. I'm like, what kind of weirdo are you? So it's fun to.
I'm
keep
your
up with
daughter.
her.
That's what I am.
But so she's got the voice, and then she's got the ability to hear a good hook that'll draw you in. She's got that good melodition.
Yeah.
Yeah, proud of her.
Have y'all ever seen the show Muscle Shoals? Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
On Netflix?
I have not.
Oh, y'all got to watch that.
Okay.
So people don't realize more #1 songs came out of this little recording studio, but the Allman Brothers and Leonard Skinner and all of them came out. The Rolling Stones recorded there.
Wow.
Aretha Franklin. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They came up with a Southern rock sound and stuff out of that studio.
Okay.
But a little studio in Muscle Shoals, Mississippi.
There you go.
And or Alabama. Sorry, Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Yeah, I'll take a listen.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Okay.
Really good. So,
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming on.
Our
Y'all
pleasure.
Got any questions for me or anything?
No, man, we're going to rock out here in a few minutes. We got to finish
Awesome.
setting up, and thanks for having us on the show.
Yeah.
Hey, thank y'all for coming.
Our pleasure.
I appreciate it very much. So, enjoyed meeting y'all.
Thank you.
So,
You too. Good luck to
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We need it. Pray
Yeah.
for us.
You got your work cut out for you.